big hit. Instant impact. And he celebrates in his unique style. A monumental blow.
And look at what it means to them.
And this is what's at stake. The Clive Lloyd Trophy, named, of course, after the legendary West Indies captain. Will Alzarri Joseph lift it and get immediate success in his first competition as leader of the Leewards? Or will Darren Bravo extend Trinidad and Tobago's dominance of the CG United Super 50 Cup? They're on the hunt for a record 14th title. It's showtime. It is, and the great news is Cricket West Indies have made tickets free for this final, so still lots of time if you're local to get down and have a look at all of the West Indies internationals on show today. TNT Red Force looking to make home advantage count. They are taking on the Leeward Islands Hurricanes.
We're all set then for the final. Hurricanes against Red Force. There can only be one winner. And we'll find out who it is very soon. Ball one, here we go. On the money straight away. If you missed it, toss was won by Alzarri Joseph, who opted to bat first. Bravo got exactly what he wanted though, because he said he would have bowled first. So that makes it even sweeter. Straight away, Powell made his intentions quite clear.
Yeah, he seems to be beaten for pace. But this is the Powell we've seen all tournament. He's gone after the bowlers, especially the pacers, in this initial power play.
It's spooned in the air, but straight enough. Narine was close in at mid-on. May have saved Powell in the end.
Single gets there. Again, very good running by Justin Graves. He continues to put pressure on those fielders in the circle. Now, it's interesting that you said for the betterment of the team, actually Justin Graves perhaps did do himself some damage there with that quick single. You hope it's not too serious if you're a Leeward Island fan. Actually, regardless, you don't want to see this. And this is the guy they need. So it was a quick single. Just turning the onside to Sunil Narine. You can see him pulling up there. He doesn't look too comfortable.
Straight through him. Gabriel strikes and Powell goes.
And if ever there was a time to shine with ball in hand, now is the time for Shannon Gabriel. Struggled all tournament, but now he has an early wicket. Through backhand pad. A loose drive by Cameron Powell, but good shape by Shannon Gabriel. Powell goes for just 8. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force have their first. Hurricanes 11 for 1.
How about that for a response? Counter-attack from Graves. Boundary.
You can see him limping immediately after that stroke, so he's really struggling. Perhaps the reason that he's gone to that slot sweep so early. It's a very good shot. It's quite safe. The fielder on the leg side is quite square. So he hits this one well in front of square through my wicket. So good shot, but that could cause more pain.
There'll be more runs, but Graves can't run. So hopes it gets to the boundary, and it does. Couple of boundaries in the over makes it 9 from it, 21 for 1. The timing, immaculate from Carty. First boundary for him.
I'm not altogether sure that came out the middle of the bat, you know. Akil Hossain did have a chance at backward point to save that. Yeah, I think it just came off the bottom of the bat. Akil Hossain should have done a lot better. But it's the first boundary for Casey Carty. Given a bit of room, and he's able to capitalize.
26 for 1. Not good signs if you're a Leeward Islands Hurricanes fan, because Justin Graves is making his way off the field. He suffered a little bit of an injury early on. You can see him struggling. Seems to be a groin injury. has been the leading run scorer for the Hurricanes, the leading run scorer in the tournament. So it's not a good sign for Zari Joseph and his men. Very well played. Shannon Gabriel dived in vain and gets the boundary. Neat, deft touch from Hamilton. We've seen his power, also seen his delicacy.
Really well played by Hamilton. One of those players that we have in the Caribbean that love to play his dinks and sweep against spinners. Shannon Gabriel didn't have a chance. Good shot. And he's gone. Few deliveries ago. No foot movement, just playing that shot outside of off stump. Not getting close enough to the delivery. And Terrence Hines again, he's in the wickets.
Yeah, he tried a few times unsuccessfully with this shot, and this time it brings about his demise. A nice edge through to wicketkeeper Da Silva, and a familiar celebration for Terrence Hines. Once again amongst the wickets. And Carty doesn't come to the party. He goes for 12, 40 for 2.
Edged, dropped. That's an absolute sitter. Should be 3 down. It's Puran. Talk us through that, Sir Kirtley.
Well, I reckon Puran is a bit of a wicket keeper, maybe needed gloves. But that was an easy catch. Regulation, look at that. He really made a mockery of it, Nicholas Puran.
Oh, that's close, surely. Finger goes up this time. The off-spinner does for Terence Ward. Leeward Islands struggling here.
What a bowler. Sunil Narine continues to pose problem. Foolish delivery, pitched in line, stayed his course. An easy decision. And he's a happy man. Sunil Narine. Terence Ward didn't trouble the scorers. He's gone for naught. The Leeward Islands Hurricanes in serious trouble. 41 for 3.
Width and another drop. Tell you what, this has been a great start for Trinidad and Tobago bowlers, not the fielders. Akil Hossain.
It was struck with tremendous power from Jamel Hamilton, but straight to Akil Hossain at backward point, and he couldn't hold on. And Jamal Hamilton, another reprieve.
Cut just short of backward point.
Well, it's not looking good so far for the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. That fell agonizingly short.
That's got to be out. It is. Disastrous start this by the Leeward Islands. Sunil Narayan's on song now, and this hole is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Similar delivery to the one that dismissed Terence Ward. Jimbo Corwell should have been on the front foot, I'm afraid. Played back to his detriment. He's gone for 1. Leeward Islands Hurricanes in dire straits. 43 for 4.
Oh, that's got to be out again. No. Or maybe outside of the line. It was very close. Kofi James survives. Quick single, hesitation, out of hit. Darren Bravo does not hit the stumps. Another one goes to begging.
Pressure really taking its toll on the Hurricanes. indecision. Stop, start, and he was miles out of his crease. The pressure is really showing, Matt.
That's short, hit hard. One bounce for a welcome boundary for the Leeward Islands. Jamar Hamilton, not someone you want to bowl short to.
And of course, when you get a loose delivery like that one, you put it away. And that's exactly what Jamar Hamilton did.
There is turn there for Yannick Carrier. It's 20 overs gone, 59 for 4.
Yeah, so unfortunately the covers have come on, but forecast doesn't look too terrible today. And the fans are out as well, so we hope that they will have something to support.
Oh, yeah!
Clean them up, straight through, and nothing shot really from Kofi James. Celebrations from Kari Pierre. Another wicket falls for the Hurricanes, and they slide into further trouble.
It seemed to be much slower from Pierre. And Kofi James has had a miserable tournament with bat in hand, and it continues. Success for Pierre back into the team today, and a bit of celebration as well. Going for 7, 70 for 5. That will be a boundary, easily put away.
Keep going, Chris.
Yeah, there's some clear change in intent in this over. Yes, it's a short ball, and yes, it deserves to be punished, but you have to have the intent quickly onto that. He packs some punch, you know, when he hits them, they travel quickly to the boundary.
There's the sweep just over. Bravo. He was in the right line, but it was just over his head. 91 for 5.
Yeah, he had to nail that sweep here to Walsh Jr., and that he did. Easily clearing Darren Bravo in the circle, and no chance for Terrence Hines on the boundary.
Through the gap. Very nice extra cover drive. Second boundary for Walsh.
He didn't even attempt to run. He knew he middled it, and he knew he found the gap to perfection. Look, what a response to that previous delivery. This time, Shannon Gabriel over pitching ever so slightly. But this is class, and this is a man in form. Just look at that straight into the ball. Full extension of the arms and all along the ground.
There's a long way across. That is big. Sails onto the grass mound, and it's another 50 for Jamar Hamilton. While he's there, the Leeward Islands have hope.
Yeah, it's his 4th half century of the tournament so far, Jamar Hamilton. Got that of just 68 deliveries. Wells wickets were falling around him as well. So another responsible innings and another important innings by him. Stepped across outside all stump very early. Made up his mind where he wanted to hit that. Hitting with the win as well. Easily clears that for his first maximum. Remember, he was dropped on 9 and then on 10. So given 2 opportunities by the right force.
Has it carried? Hines certainly thinks so. The finger goes up. And again, full and wide works for Terrence Hines, who's picked up some important wickets in this tournament.
Fix your shirt. Let me see the name. Yes, it's Terrence Hines. I was just saying, he creates that opportunity for a wicket for his skipper. Not a lot of pace, but to left-handers, he takes the ball away from them, or he uses the angle. Hayden Walsh is gone. Terrence Hines again with the celebration. He's gone for 20. The score is now 116 for 6.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Just sensing some bad weather coming, so the ground staff rather be safe than sorry. Now, we've had to deal with this quite a few times today, the rain showers, and Colin is off. Finger goes up. That's the wicket. Narine removes the captain. And straight after the rain break, the Red Force have success.
Really good for the Red Force. I would say easy decision. Very easy decision for Gustad. There's no issues there. Sunil Narine, as usual, in the wickets. Skipper Alzari Joseph have to go for 2. The score is 121 for 7.
It goes straight up. This should be taken. Narine takes it. And a valiant effort from Graves to come back when injured. Unfortunately, doesn't make much difference.
Gotta feel it for him, but you have to love the fact that he walks out and make an effort for his team. Couldn't really put enough bat onto that one. Just taking the edge straight up in the air to Sunil Narine. Have to feel it for this young man. He's gone for 12. The score is now 124 for 8.
Maiden over to finish what will be the final time we'll see Sunil Narine in list day cricket with ball in hand. 3 for 17 in 9 overs. 124 for 8, and what a servant to Trinidad and Tobago cricket he has been. Illustrious career comes to an end in terms of with ball in hand. Just look at those numbers. Average below 20, 6 for 9, best figures.
190 wickets. You know what, Nikhil? He got me out in Super 50, one of his wickets.
He'll enjoy a round of applause from the crowd here, who have come out to celebrate him. Hasn't quite got it. It's Pear again. And he takes it again. He is something else in the field, you know, Carey Pear, and that could be the most important wicket.
The celebration is out. And I love me some celebration from Terence Hines. Wonderful catch. Carey Pear, you beauty. Slow ball from Terence Hines. He's a little bit behind. Looks fine from here. That slower delivery to Hamilton. Nothing else but high. Carey Pear, like Superman. He's gone. Well played, 62. 131 for 9.
Well played from Thomas.
Keeper.
Oh, confusion, big confusion. That is not good for a last wicket stand. And it really sums up the day for the Hurricanes. But a clinical performance by the Red Force to wrap up the Leeward Islands for just 135 runs. And do you think they'll start favourites in that second innings to win what would be a 14th Super 50 title?
Really good work from the Red Force. They played with some force today. Sunil Narine, the man on screen. You would always find this indecision, especially when tail-enders are at the crease. Easy work for Joshua. Sunil Narine picking up 3 wickets today for his team. Well done.
Yeah, what a career for Sunil Narine. 190 list day wickets after his 3 today. What will be the final time he will take the field for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. What a career. deserves all of that praise and support for the servant that he's been to Trinidad cricket, and he could have very well played a part, a huge part as well, in what would be a 14th championship.
Pull away in front of square will be at least a couple. If they run well, they should think about 3. And they do run well. Off the mark, Joshua Da Silva, and 4 without loss. Just like that, pulls that away very confidently and authoritatively. First boundary for Da Silva and Red Force, and much to their enjoyment.
Quickly got into position. Joshua Da Silva. Not much pace that time. And struck it well. Well in front of square, which tells you the slow nature of the surface.
Another confident pull from Da Silva.
Well, seems like he had to delay his stroke for a split second. That was well played. Didn't bounce as much.
In the air, will land safely. Off the mark, finally. Utley just took him 6 deliveries rather. That's vicious. 1 bounce for 4 from Utley. This is the way he usually plays his first boundary.
Pressure on Alzari Joseph and the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. That was dismissed quite convincingly. There was a fielder not too far away on the deep back of square boundary, but only to retrieve. Was well placed, was well timed.
Lovely straight drive down the ground from Josh Da Silva, back into the side, and he's proving a point at the moment.
Yeah, that's perhaps the shot of the day. That one is drilled back past O'Shane Thomas. He looks in sublime form, Joshua Da Silva. Just look at that. He allows the ball to come to him, plays it under the eye. Not a base strike by any means, but off the middle of the bat, and it races to the fence.
Short and wide, carved over gully. It's going to pitch and just get to the boundary. Josh Da Silva hits a 4th 4. It's 36 without loss.
Yeah, he just has so much time, Joshua Da Silva. Just look at the way he gets into his position and wait on that. Eventually just trickles to the boundary. But because it's so wide, he's able to just free the arms, just to flay over backward point for his another boundary.
That's a big shot over the offside. He hasn't got all of it. It's going to plug. It's going to get even more wet, that ball. Otley picks up 2. How is that one? It is out. They have the breakthrough. Leeward Islands Hurricanes. Kofi James gives us the aeroplane. And that is a crucial blow for them. Was it in line, though?
I think Joshua Da Silva perhaps thought he got outside of our stump, but that's only after. I think it's a pretty good decision by umpire Nigel Duguid. Kofi James with the golden arm, taking a big wicket. It's the man who's been scoring the runs. Joshua Da Silva gets the start. A handy 28 after run the ball, but Red Force now 45 for 1.
That's it hard. It was in the air, but it was right in the gap. That's his strength, Darren Bravo. When you think of him, you think of that shot.
Yeah, we've spoken so often about his bat speed. He hits the ball so hard. Just look at that. It's his first scoring shot. And the way he's able to time it and hit the gap. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a fantastic strike. That's gone a long way. Almost into the crowd. It's an underrated ability of Darren Bravo. He's got real effortless power.
Just over pitching on this occasion, Daniel Durham. And Darren Bravo needs absolutely no invitation. With the form he's in, this is meat and drink.
Speaking of boundaries, you only see this shot from a man in form. As easy as it looks, Dwayne, you would be happy for the shot from Darren.
Yeah, just waited on it, anticipating the pace and used it into what is a vacant square-like area. Just one deep fielder at mid-wicket. That's the wicket. Just short, and it may have just held up in the surface. Hayden Walsh, first over, gets reward for Alzarri Joseph and the Leewards.
You can see the effort in which he put in that ball. Just a bit short, kept low as well. Slide on. Kijon Utley's gone for 23. The score is now 84 for 2.
Straight away, what a shot from Nicholas Pooran, and what enjoyment for the fans to celebrate. 90 for 2 after 17.
Yeah, what a shot from Nicholas Pooran. First delivery. Doesn't waste any time. Positive matchup for him. Doesn't matter. As long as it's in the slot, it's rose back.
And it immediately paid dividends. Looks to be another boundary by Darren Bravo. Everything coming from the middle of that bar.
Yeah, she's enjoying it. The leading run scorer in this tournament this season now, Darren Bravo. So they've got the leading wicket taker, they've got the leading run scorer, and they're leading in terms of titles won in Super 50 cricket. This can end in a canter. Yeah, gets to the boundary, beats the man, despairing dive. Might have been a low full toss down the leg side. Bravo pushes on to 40. Look at the desperation. They should have done better diving over that one. Clean up. What a delivery. He's not entirely sure, Darren Bravo. Just once confirmation, but another googly from Hayden Walsh Jr. The umpires are conferring just to make sure, but it beat Darren Bravo. All ends up playing for the ball, perhaps to come back into him. Just held its line. Another exceptional delivery from Walsh Jr.
Yeah, he is bowled down. Darren Bravo cannot believe it. He's beaten all ends up, and it's excellent bowling by Hayden Walsh Jr. to get that wicket. Again, the wrong end, providing dividends for him. Darren Bravo, he's gone. Another impactful innings, 40 of just 35 deliveries. Now the leading run scorer of the competition. He's gone bowled by Walsh. Right force, Nelson for 3.
Huge shot, that's close, not close enough. Paya Duguid isn't convinced. Nelson for 3 after 21. Clipped away. Strain in line on the pads of Jason Mohammed, and that's food and drink for him. Too easy.
And Jason Mohammed will be saying, thank you, Alzari. Whenever you wanted the ball to get into a bit of rhythm, it would be that. Half volley on the pads and no fielder on the deep in front of square on the leg side.
Over the top, deliberate, will challenge the boundary. Yeah, just dribbles into it now.
Yeah, I just cannot understand this length from Alzari Joseph. He seems so reluctant to bowl the short delivery over pitches on this occasion. And it's just outside off stump. So it's a free hit for Alzari, for Nicholas Pooran rather.
Flicked away. That is vintage Nicholas Pooran. He's played this shot so often, uses the pace of Alzari Joseph, and they're on their feet.
Yeah, it's a shot he plays so often when he's in form, Nicholas Pooran. It's the first time we've seen it this season. But just look at that, he just helps it over the leg side boundary. It's the way he uses his wrist. And just look at that, he collapses that back foot to get under it. Takes it all the way for a maximum.
And again, all the way for 6. Nicholas Pooran is on fire. Alzari Joseph is being taken down. And just look at what it means to them. They're excited. She's enjoying it.
Yeah, crowd on their feet. Just 3 runs away now, 1 hit away. And it's 2 maximums consecutively. Nicholas Pooran is finishing this in a hurry.
And that's it. The exclamation mark on this contest. Another Nicholas Pooran 6. And the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they claim their 14th Super 50 title, winning this one quite handsomely by 7 wickets, claiming the top prize, $100,000 US. It has been domination from this team, unbeaten throughout the season, and not for the first time. The captain Darren Bravo registers his 6th Super 50 title, the most of any player, and it's the 4th title in 9 seasons for the Red Force. They have been in sublime form. Look at the smiles, celebrations all around. You must feel for Alzari Joseph and his men, though. They fought valiantly throughout the season. They've been one of the leading teams in terms of bonus points, in terms of their style of play, but just wasn't to be tonight. What a send-off too for Sunil Narine.
Yeah, fitting ending for Sunil Narine. He has been a master, a genius of the game, and he gets his 2nd Super 50 title. Sunil Narine, finish sealed with the bat of Nicholas Pooran. What a day to come to the party. 39 from just 20 deliveries. Nicholas Pooran just joined the team the last few games, replacing the injured Evan Lewis. Boy, what a day. Red Force team, they have been clinical all tournament, not just today. Spirit talk for this Leeward Islands team. They too have been really good throughout the tournament. Unfortunate to come 2nd on this occasion.
Yeah, the Leeward Islands Hurricanes won the toss. Alzari Joseph decided to bat first. They were bowled out in 41.5 overs for 135. It was a truncated affair. Rain fell. It was 43 overs aside. The Red Force in pursuit, 141 for 3. Comfortably winning by 7 wickets and winning Super 50 Cup 2023.
Sunil, congratulations. Was that pretty much the perfect end to your List A career?
Genuinely, I don't think I could ask for a better ending. I think the way the boys played the entire season and actually dominating the last 2 games, which are the semi-final and final, genuinely couldn't ask for more.
And you even managed to finish before the rains came as well. It was perfect. How have you felt in this tournament? Because you've looked like you've been close to your best with the ball.
Yeah, it's been a very good tournament. I think putting in some work just before. So I think, as I said, hard work genuinely pay off. So I think that's contributing.
Are you sure you want to retire?
It's better retiring on a high than people wanting you to retire. So at the end of the day, I made a decision, sticking by it. I've enjoyed the tournament for the last time and winning it. I couldn't ask for much more.
What was the plan today then? You got 3 LBWs, all right-handers.
No, I think you plan, yes. Sometimes you plan works, sometimes it doesn't work, but it's just to contribute in whatever way the team needs and go out there and try to deliver the goods each and every time.
What's next for you then? When can the West Indies cricket fans next see you in action?
Probably in the next lifetime. Probably.
Oh, but you're going to continue playing T20 though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll continue playing franchise cricket, but it is the end for me. I've enjoyed it. I've had success. I've had ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and couldn't ask for more.
Final word on this Trinidad and Tobago team of yours. You've been so successful, not just this year, but over the last few years in white ball cricket. What makes this team so special?
I think the bunch of guys playing together. I think we have a lot of senior guys, old guys, which go there and perform day in, day out. So I think the old heads are continuously performing, so that's very good.
Well done today. Don't go too far, because I think you've got some more awards to pick up in just a moment.
Thanks.
Alzari, hard luck today. Where did that go wrong?
It's clear. We didn't score enough runs. In a 50-over game, when you only score 135, it's not going to win you the game.
You've been starting so well with the bat, but today you just got off to a bad start, and it was very hard to recover from that.
Yeah, I mean, it required a full team effort. We didn't really have that today, but I think all in all we had a good tournament. So I just like to thank the boys for supporting me, and we just have to go back to the drawing board for next season.
Did the Graves injury just destabilise you a little bit as well with the bat?
I think that contributed to it, but we have 11 batters. We don't depend on one batter to score the runs for us.
And the decision to bat first, it obviously worked really well for you in the semi-final, but the rains were around. Would you do that again if you had the chance?
I mean, I would still bat first, because our strength most likely is our bowling, so we back ourselves to defend whatever total we get. We just didn't get enough runs.
As you say there, you've had a brilliant tournament anyway as a team, vastly improved on last year. You must be proud of your boys.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better except for winning the trophy, but the boys really put in the hard work. I can't ask for anything better from the boys.
And they've all chipped in, really, but the new signings in particular, Graves, O'Shane Thomas, have made a real difference this year?
Yeah, I mean, we all know the quality that they bring to the team, and we saw it this season. So I just think, all in all, we had a good season, but it's just unfortunate we didn't win.
And Hayden Walsh had a fantastic year, didn't he? He was the most outstanding all-rounder. He was the joint top wicket taker. Just a word on how his form has really taken off.
Yeah, he's really put in the hard work. I think it's really showing on the ground. So I think Hayden's game is elevating. So I think we should all just keep backing him and give him that support.
Feels like the team are not far off from winning a trophy. What is that last step that you need to take? What do you need to change?
It's just consistency. I don't think much needs to be changed. I think it's just executing on the day.
How have you enjoyed your first attempt at captaincy?
I mean, it's been good. I've had a lot of support, so it wasn't very difficult for me. I've had a lot of backroom guys, the coaches, all the players, they all believe in me, so it was really good for me this time.
You've been quite animated there. You've had a smile on your face quite a lot of the way through it.
Yeah, we really enjoyed this season. So, when you get the opportunity to play with, a lot of guys you grew up with, it's you really have to enjoy it. So, it was fun, but we have some things that we need to go back and do for next season.
Listen, hard luck today, but we've really enjoyed the cricket that you've played all through the tournament. Well done.
Thank you.
Darren, congratulations. Did your team do everything you asked of them today?
Yeah, most definitely. First of all, I'd like to say thank God for this wonderful opportunity, and without him, none of this would have been possible. Just want to congratulate my team for a job well done.
Right, let's start going through it then, starting with the effort with the ball. We'll get on to Narine, of course, but the seamers stepped up for you today, and particularly Hines has been fabulous in the semi-final and today.
Yeah, most definitely. We always knew that if we control the power play with the quality of our spinners coming into the back end of the innings is going to be a threat for them. I think our fast bowlers came in really nicely at the end of this tournament. Shannon Gable especially didn't start off that well, but came to his own. We all know what he's capable of. Terrence Hines was spectacular, and just a matter of just congratulating each one of them.
And what's it like being able to call on Mr. Narine in this format?
As I call him, the insurance. Whenever I think that I'm under pressure, that's a go-to guy. But having said that, I think he was tremendous. He led from the front each and every single time. We call him the king, so I'm really happy that he was part of this journey.
just sum up what kind of a servant he's been for this side over the last few years.
Exceptional. He would have basically given his all for West Indies cricket. He tried his best. Obviously, we would have liked him to play a lot more, but his journey was a bit different. I think he would have done tremendously well for both Trinidad and Tobago and by extension West Indies cricket.
Now about yourself. 200th appearance. This couldn't have gone much better for you, really, could it?
Yeah, I think the victory today was the icing on the cake. Not many players will get that opportunity to play 200 games at listed level. So all in all, I'm really and truly grateful, and I'm just happy that I was able to lead from the front and obviously, come out on top today.
How about your batting? I mean, you hit your personal best in list A cricket in this tournament. You're 34 years old. You feel you're maturing like a fine wine?
I'm just enjoying my cricket at this point in time. For me, it's a matter of taking responsibility each and every single time I get the opportunity. I think I was able to do that, and must say thanks very much to each and every member of the team for also giving me that support. 6
titles for you. You've lifted the trophy 6 times. No one else in history has lifted it more. That must make you feel very proud.
Yeah, I didn't know, I wasn't aware of that, but I'm grateful, yeah, thank you.
And a final word, we've had a good turnout today. There's still plenty of fans around. The locals have come out and supported you. Just a word on them.
Yeah, thanks very much to each and every single person who came out to support the Red Force. Really and truly appreciate it, and we're happy that we're able to put a smile on you guys' faces, and thanks very much.
Well, Darren, congratulations. There's just one more thing for you to do. That is to go and lift that trophy for us.
Thank you, champ.
Presented by Azim Bassarat, President of Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board and the Vice President of Cricket West Indies. Trinidad and Tobago are the champions, a record 14th title. No other side has won more than 9. Darren Bravo will go and celebrate with his team. They have been the dominant force this season, unbeaten all year, the only side to be unbeaten. Darren Bravo gets his hands on that trophy for a staggering 6th time. No one else has lifted it as many times. They dominated the semi-final against Guyana. They dominated the final against the Leeward Islands. It's been the perfect send-off for Sunil Narine, playing in his final List A match. And the celebrations now can begin. And they will go long into the night, I'm sure.